What's going on? Germs here. I'm back with another review. This is going to be a U.S. meal cold weather. Menu number 3, chili macaroni with beef. Sounds really, really good. Let's get this thing cracked open. Stick around. All right, so this is the meal cold weather, menu number 3, chili mac with beef, made by Sapaco Inc. out of Mullins, South Carolina. These MCWs are similar to the LRPs or long range patrol in that they have a freeze-dried main. So these, whereas the LRP is meant to be lightweight, that's mostly why they were designed that way. These rations were designed to withstand cold weather. Other MREs are wet packed MREs, so they'd freeze in cold weather. So that's why they have to include menu items that aren't going to freeze and that can be rehydrated and last a long time. So the freeze-dried main is going to need water, which could present a problem in cold weather, but the meal itself is at least going to last. And in theory, you could just eat the main without rehydrating it, but you would definitely need a large water supply. So I'm kind of interested in this because, as you may have watched already, I have a video where I made homemade chili mac on the charcoal grill and homemade mac and cheese. So you can go back and watch that video. So I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to compare to mine. Guarantee it's not going to be anywhere near as good, but we're going to check this out. So let's get this open. It's got the peelable seal. We've got toasted corn nuggets or corn nuts, Irish cream cappuccino instant powder. Got our accessory packet. Got our Army crackers. Got some M&Ms, peanut. Got our Army cheese spread. We've got our main, freeze-dried, nice vacuum seal on that, Mountain House, chili macaroni with beef, and we got our Army spoon. So this is Sapaco, so it has the date code on the bag. So that's the 81st day of 2019. So this ration was made 2019. All right, there you have it. Let's slap this down onto a tray, and I'll be right back. Perfect. All right, let's get this main going. It's going to take a while to rehydrate, so let's get this thing opened. Oh, I could hear that. Nice vacuum seal. Okay, let's take a look at it. Looks pretty good. Doesn't have much smell. Doesn't smell the greatest, but there's just not much smell there. There's the nutrition facts, if you can read them. So I'm going to go get some boiling water, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got our water. This is, the instructions say to add 16 ounces of hot water or 3/4 of a canteen cup to the pouch. Stir, wait 10 minutes. Hot water may be added in stages to keep food hot. So I'm going to add 3/4 of a canteen cup here. Didn't quite add all of it. Give it a stir. It's really smelling good now. Now that I've added that water, it's smelling delicious. It smells really good. Let's get it nice and mixed. All right, I'm actually going to set this back here to get it out of the way while we get everything else opened. Let's check out our accessory packet. Lighthouse bung fluff, sugar, moist towelette, hot sauce, not Tabasco, hot sauce, coffee instant type 2, creamer, non-dairy dry, peppermint chiclets, and our Army matches. White tip. All right, let's check out this Irish cream cappuccino. It says to add hot or cold water, 6 ounces or 1/4 of a canteen cup to the fill line. Close the zipper, shake to mix. So I think I'm going to use hot water for this. Ooh, that smells really, really good. Oh yeah, that smells great. So I think it's going to be hard to really determine where that line is. I'm going to fold it right here. It's actually something that I learned off of John's MRE channel. He does this to make it a little easier. So you can kind of see in that the line from the fold. Yeah, it works pretty good. Seal that up, fold it down a bit, and try not to burn my hands. Give her a shake. Okay, gonna let that sit for just a second while we get our coffee going. Same thing, add a quarter of a canteen cup of hot water. Drop my gum again. Constantly dropping my gum. Looks good. Smells good. Add a little more hot water in there. It's probably good. Let's try out our creamer or whitener, however you want to say it, wherever you're from. No sugar today. Got that cappuccino, that's going to be plenty of sugar. Set him over here, let that cool. Let's get these crackers open. Nothing. Wow, they actually stayed in one piece. Yeah, they're crumbling a little bit. Let's get our toasted corn nuggets out. This is the first time for me having these in a ration. Don't need that. Never been a big fan of corn nuts. Let's check out our peanut M&Ms. So these were good until 2020. These should be just fine. All right, I'm going to give this a stir before we go any further. Wow, that smells great. Let's get some of our bung fluff. All right, let's get our cheese spread out onto a cracker. I'm only going to put a little bit on. I'm going to save the rest of the crackers and this cheese spread for the main. All right, let's give these a taste. Not the biggest fan of the newer crackers, the newer MRE crackers. Let's get just a little bit out there. Looks pretty good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. All right, let's give these corn nuts, or corn nuggets, I'm sorry, a shot. Oops. Not the biggest fan. I love pretty much everything corn. I'm not so sure about these. They're all right, but they're not my favorite. All right, let's try out our coffee. Not very good. I don't know. There's something about that coffee that just isn't that good. I probably put too much water in for my liking. It's very weak, and there might have been something off with that coffee. I don't know. It's just not the greatest. Kind of tastes like that coffee that's been sitting on the bun burner for like 6 hours. I don't know. Just not a fan. All right, let's try this. Let's try this cappuccino. This, I'm sure, is going to be good. Smells really good. That nice. There's a very nice vanilla, creamy smell. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's really, really good. I'm going to do this. Needs a little more coffee flavor. Just a little more. I don't want to ruin it. It's very, very sweet. So I think cutting it a little bit with that coffee might actually make it a little better. Needs more of a coffee punch. Yeah, that definitely helps. It was more like a sweet drink. It was more like a hot cocoa or something like that with not much coffee flavor. So adding the coffee in there really helped. That'd be the way to do it. Just dump your coffee right into that packet, mix it all together. That's fantastic. All right, so I think it's been 10 minutes. Let's get this meal out. Holy cow, that's a lot. That's a lot of food. Holy cow. Yeah, probably shouldn't have dumped the whole thing, but that looks amazing. Yeah, this almost does not fit on the tray. Definitely not going to be eating all that. All right, let's go in for a bite. Yeah, that is fantastic. That is really good. Not as good as mine. There's no way, but it's excellent. Probably one of the better US meals I've had. It rehydrated perfectly. The macaroni is not crunchy, so 10 minutes was a good amount. You can definitely taste that chili flavor in there, those chili spices, the chili powder, the cumin, all those other, onion powder, probably garlic powder, but it's not overpowering. It pairs well with that macaroni. You get kind of a cheesiness, so there is a cheesy flavor to it. So not overpowering chili flavor, just right. That is excellent. I have to say that is excellent. So I'm just wondering, I'm going to put some of these right in the corner, get them mixed up a little bit. Since I don't really like them on their own, maybe they'll go well with this. Still not the biggest fan. They're okay. I mean, I would definitely eat them, but I mean, in the situation you'd be in, that would probably be awesome. You'd probably be starving. You'd probably be super hungry. It's got a nice salty bite to them. They're not flavored at all. It's just salt and corn nuts. There's nothing special about them. Put them in the chili did help a little bit. All right, let's get some cheese on this chili. There we go. Get that mixed up. Let's crunch up some crackers in there. And some hot sauce. I guess I should give this a little taste. I should have done that. Looks fine. Smells fine. Yep, it's fine. Okay. Get a perfect bite with that cheese, that cracker, and that hot sauce. Yeah, definitely one of the better US meals I've had. This is superb. You just can't beat freeze-dried food for lasting long and tasting the best. Usually tastes just like it did when you made it. This is another one of those I'd be fighting for. I'd be trading all kinds of stuff. All right, let's try this again. Let's give it one more shot. Might as well. What the hell? They're not that bad. Looks really good. Yeah, with the addition of the cheese and the crackers, especially the hot sauce, these corn nuts actually taste a little better than they did the first time. Maybe I'm just getting used to them because it's been a long. I can't even tell you last time I ate corn nuts. Probably when I was a kid. But yeah, it's actually not bad. This is not bad with those corn nuts. Very salty meal. There's probably lots of sodium in this. Those noodles and the beans are perfect. They're perfectly cooked, perfectly rehydrated. So I think there's going to be roughly 1,500 calories here. Probably 1,500 calories. So that's quite a bit for one meal. But this is the second MCW I've reviewed. The first one I kind of explained the theory that you need a lot of calories. Probably need more calories in cold weather because your body's going to burn more energy just at rest because it's cold and your body's trying to keep warm. So that's why you need some extra calories in these. And they give you quite a bit of sugar and starches with this cappuccino, the M&Ms, the noodles, the corn. And the one thing I wish is if you had a drink other than these two coffee drinks. It'd be nice to have like an energy drink of some sort. But I'm sure in the cold weather, the troops would probably appreciate having a couple hot drinks. One more bite of this, and then I'm going to see if Mrs. Germs wants the rest. So I'm getting full. All right, only one thing left. Let's try out these peanut M&Ms. Sure, they're just fine. And they are. They're great. I'm almost wondering. Let's give this a shot. Maybe this is what these corn nuts need. No, that's the combo. That is what these corn nuts needed. They needed to be in with the M&Ms because they're nice and salty and there just isn't much flavor. So mixed with these M&Ms, a nice salty sweet. Yeah, that's the way to go. All right, well, there you have it. That was menu number 3, chili mac with beef from 2019, made by Sapaco. Overall, I think this is one of my favorites so far. It was a fantastic ration. I would prefer something other than these corn nuts, but they're not bad. Would have preferred a different drink with this meal, but all in all, I'd say this is like a 9 out of 10. There is no comparison to the chili mac I made, the smoked chili mac that I made. Again, I'll put that video in the description. You can go check it out. Pretty neat process. Made my own homemade chili mac, freeze dried it, sent it to Mike Kriescher. He reviewed it. It was ridiculous. It was so good. But obviously it's not going to compare to this. But check that out. You can check out my other MCW review. I'll link that as well. And if you're still here, I appreciate you being here. And I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I post new content. So I try to post every week or so. So hopefully I'll be back within about another week. I am going on vacation this next week, so could take me a little longer for the next post. But I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Later.